everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. Yes, as I sorted out some tech issues, as soon as I pressed live, my Wi-Fi connection dropped. So thank you so much for bearing with me, for waiting. And we are here today because we're doing this YouTube live. I'm so used to saying Facebook live, but this is a YouTube live. And we're going to be talking about how to make your YouTube channel look awesome and professional. So if you're joining in on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I would love to know what your biggest challenges are with making your YouTube channel look professional and look great. So put that in the comments below, and I'll see if I can answer you and take a look at addressing some of your challenges. And if you guys are joining live, then thank you so much for being here. This live stream is, I hope it's running smoothly now, because it keeps telling me that I'm still having some errors. So I'm just going to try and refresh it everywhere and make sure that it's working, that it better be working, because I really want to do this, and I know you guys are here and you're waiting and you're ready. And let me check the comments in the chat. So alrighty, let me scroll up here and see. Okay, I can just see my own comments. Okay, so Techno Dad is here. Tarar support, am I supposed to pronounce this? Is here. Satwik is here. Her content is awesome. Thank you so much, Satwik. Quite underrated channel for now. That's how all good channels grow. Fingers crossed. Nanette is here. Awesome to see you, Nanette. Thank you so much for joining here. What niche are you guys in? All right, so thank you guys so much for starting off the conversation, and at least amongst yourselves. Salma is on point. Yes, if my tech would also be on point, then that will be absolutely amazing. So, all right, so let me know in the comments if you can see me, if you can hear me now, if everything is working. Just let me know it's working. Just type in it's working. And there is a 60-second delay, so I'm actually going to see it a little bit later. Well, after 60 seconds. It is? All right. I'm getting the thumbs up from Ali here. He's like, yes, it is. So good. All right, Scott. Great to see you here. Thank you so much, everybody. It's live now. Refresh if you can see. Yes. I guess it is live now. I think it is all working. It is all good. Even though OBS keeps telling me that it's coming in and out, but you guys are saying it's working. So let's start this live stream on. Oh my gosh, you guys are also amazingly chatting away already. Hey, I want to join the conversation. Techno Dad, I know everyone says to put your face in the thumbnails, but I'm having issues doing that. I'm usually covering products. Should I put a picture of the product? Wow, excellent question. Ken Strauss is saying editing seems to be a big problem. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to actually start with this question, even though I have a presentation prepared, but I would love to answer your questions in the middle of that as well. So Ken, one thing that I started with when I didn't have the experience with making videos was I started with live videos. And I actually started on a platform that is not so popular anymore, a Periscope. And that was back in, I think it was 2016, latter half of 2016. And yeah, so, you know, if editing is a big enough hurdle for you at this stage, don't let it stop you from making videos. Go live. Practice. It was one of the best things I did for getting comfortable on camera, is to go live on Periscope, and then ultimately I did a few lives on Facebook, and then ultimately started the YouTube channel around the same time as trying to do the lives. And so, you know, it's all good. However you can start, whatever kind of support you can get, that's all good. So all right, I hope it's not freezing too much, because I see myself freezing, which would be interesting. Don't take any stupid funny screenshots, okay, of me. Okay, all right, so let's get this show on the road. So today we're going to be talking about how to set up a professional looking YouTube channel. So first up, why do we need a professional looking YouTube channel? So just like a website is your online home, you can use your YouTube channel as your social media online home as well. Now, the thing I like about this comparison is that it's kind of tough to keep updating your website, and maybe you need to know some code, or maybe you need to be able to buy some templates that make your site look good, or use some free templates which are not fully customizable. So there are all of these tech hurdles for me, at least, because I'm not a techie and I don't know how to code, aside from some basic HTML. But you know, what I tend to find is that updating your YouTube channel and making it look good is actually way, way easier than trying to get my website or to look good, because I need to hire a developer for that. So the reason I want you guys to pay attention to how your YouTube channel looks is because of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, because it's so easy to actually just get going with a great channel. And you don't have to be a graphic designer. That is a huge, huge concern with a lot of people, that I don't know how design, or I can't put graphics together. So I'm not a designer, guys. In fact, I suck at design. I know what good design looks like. If I see it, I'll be like, yeah, but I can't make it, right? So I rely a lot on tools like Canva and Adobe Spark and stuff to give me templates and stuff to help me understand proportion and size and scale and colors and balancing fonts and stuff like that, right? So you can really use all of those tools, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff in this video as well, in this presentation. So what we want to do here today is I want to take you through some of the ways that you can make your YouTube channel look professional. You guys put in your comments for each topic that we're going to discuss, and I do want to take a look at some of your channels. So even though I've not started doing any kind of formal channel audits yet, but I do want to do a little bit of helping you translate the theory that we're going to be talking about into how it translates into your channel. So we're going to take a look at some of your channels, and I would love it if BTMM members who are here will put in the links to their channels so I can show what you guys are doing. So guys, for everyone not familiar, BTMM members are my mastermind members. BTMM stands for Be the Media Mastermind. Where's my signboard? Right there. Wait. There. Wrong window. Okay, awesome. So let's get started with this, right? Okay. Alrighty, how to set up a professional looking YouTube channel. So some of the stuff we're going to talk about is, this is just a partial list, and the reason I'm saying partial list is because there is a complete course on this inside the Mastermind. So there is a complete course inside for BTMM members on how to start and optimize their YouTube channel. It's, I think, about a 45-minute course, and there's a lot of stuff in there. So some of the stuff we'll be covering from that course is stuff like channel header, thumbnails, new versus returning subscribers, email and social links in your about section, why that's important, and playlists. Hang on while I take a sip of water here. All right, I have to keep switching back and forth from these screens. All right, hang on while I get comfortable here. Okay. All right, so let's start with channel header. So when you're starting a YouTube channel, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be pretty ugly, right? Right up there. And one of the most important things you wanna do is design your channel header. Now, there are a couple of things that you want to do. You want to have your channel icon, and then you want to edit your channel art. So the way that I would approach this particular thing is, before I had a professional channel header designed, what I did was I used a plain background and just put some text on it in the center. So I think it's more important to not play around too much with a very heavy kind of a graphic design. You know, a lot of times what I see is people try and put a lot of pictures, and they try and put like all the stuff that they're doing. So if they're doing like product reviews, they'll put up like a channel header which has like a collage of like 15 products or something. Or if they're doing like a beauty channel, then they'd put up like 10 different makeup items inside the channel header. I'm a big believer in simple is best, right? So I would really think that in your channel header, you want to, if you are not hiring it out and if you're not outsourcing your channel header, then go with something simple. Go with a clear, solid color on the background, right? And then go with something that is, so the text that you put on that solid background is actually more important than putting in a lot of clutter or a lot of noise in the background. So for example, I would take this background, like a plain purple background, and I would put in my the name of my channel, right? I will put that in, and I know that it is that right now. If you look at my channel header, it is that right now. It's a little fancier, but this is what I would do. I would put in Be the Media, and then I would put in one line about what you're going to get from this channel, right? So right now it says grow your personal brand with video. And before I had clarity about that, I tried a lot of other taglines. I think there was one, grow your get your content marketing tips here or something like that. I don't even remember all my old taglines, but the point is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be clear about what somebody's going to get from your channel right off the bat, because when they see your channel header, they're going to make some assumptions in 2 seconds flat. What do you want them to know in those 2 seconds about your channel? What is the first thing that they should think? What is the first thing that they should just immediately be like, okay, yeah, this is the right place. I'm in the right place. Like, for example, if you are doing, let's say, health topics, right? And so you wanna immediately put in your channel header that I teach health strategies that don't include exercise. I don't know what that might be, but just maybe it could be like food specific or nutrition specific health topics, right? So you want to immediately let people know who are kind of like, I don't want to exercise, I don't want to, just give me some foods. You want them to know immediately what the channel is about. So any questions about channel headers so far? Oh, Allison has joined. Good day from Brisbane to you too, Allison, even though that was totally not an Australian accent. All right. So there are supporters saying this is exactly my problem and that is why I'm here first time. Okay. Okay, it's working. Oh, work. Hi, how are you? I'm so glad that you can join into your lunchtime. I always seem to be going live during your lunch, which is, of course, you are in the UK. So awesome to have you here. Creative Frames is saying, thank you for the suggestion. Right. So you guys, simple is best. Clear is best. Okay. So moving on to once you've got your channel header done, then you want to move on to designing your thumbnails. Now, again, I have some very, very basic rules for thumbnail design, okay? And those rules are that, first of all, if you're gonna put any text on your thumbnails, make it at least 30 points or larger, okay? Nothing smaller than that, because when people are viewing thumbnails on the desktop or on mobile, they're pretty small. In fact, when I'm designing thumbnails, I actually reduce the size to about 25% so that I can see if I can still read the text at 25%, then that means that text is large enough. And if you look at some of my old thumbnails, then the text was not large enough. And those thumbnails do have a problem, and I have been meaning to update them, just haven't gotten around to them. So that's rule number one with thumbnails. If you're going to put text on your thumbnails, make sure that it is really, really big, minimum 30 points, but actually I do like more like 80 points. Like that's how big I go. I would even go to like 100-point font, right? So it totally depends. And so what you also want to do is use fewer words. Now here's where a lot of people get confused about thumbnail design. So let me share the screen here with you. For example, this thumbnail that says my scripting secrets. What you see here are just 3 words, right? Or for example, the one on the lower left, attract loyal fans. Those are the two pieces of text that you can actually read. The rest are all either too cluttery or too small from some of my older videos, and you don't want that. So it's okay to make these mistakes. I made these mistakes too when I was starting out and well into my journey, but you live, you learn, right? And you get better with each video. So the ones that stand out are attract loyal fans and my scripting secrets. And attract loyal fans is more recent, and you can see that I've added in a golden color to my font, which is part of my branding. So you want to make sure that your thumbnails have your branding elements, and we'll come to that in a bit. We're talking about fonts, so make sure that the font is large enough, big enough to read when you make the thumbnail 25%. So I design all my thumbnails in Canva, and you can zoom down to 25% and take a look, or if you're doing it in Photoshop, you can zoom down to 25% and take a look if you can still read the font, the text of the font. So that's step number 1, right? Okay, step number 2 with thumbnail design is there's a lot of people that say put your face on your thumbnail. There's other people who say, do I have to? In fact, we had a comment up here, if I can just quickly scroll up. Somebody was asking, I think Techno Dad, that was you. I think it was you, and you were asking something related to the fact that you don't want to put your face up on your thumbnail, and so is it really necessary? So the psychology or the science behind putting your face up is to make the human connection, because people tend to click on stuff that has a face to it, right? But you might think, well, I'm baking an apple pie, so wouldn't a picture of the pie be like more relevant? Well, here's where it gets complicated. There you would need to probably test out which thumbnail performs better for your audience, because everyone reacts differently to images, right? Some people might salivate. How do you pronounce that? Note to self, do not say words that you're unsure of how to pronounce. Okay, so, you know, some people would drool. There we go. That's a better word. Some people would drool at the picture of the pie, and that would be something that they would click on, right? Other people want to see the chef as well as the product. So that's something that you absolutely want to test. So I would say go maybe 5 videos with putting your face up along with your product, and then go another 5 videos with putting up your product, and then see which ones perform better. You can also use tools like TubeBuddy to do A/B testing, right? So you can do that. You can also use a tool like Morning Fame, which will give you a analysis of where your thumbnails are appearing alongside what other thumbnails, and so what's the competition like in terms of the landscape of thumbnails. You know, so there are tools that you can use to get a better idea of which thumbnail design would stand out more. So a tactic that I like to use to make my thumbnails stand out is I like to make them really bright. So bright purple. So if you see, it's not like something that makes your eyes hurt, but it's sort of like a purplish black. So I like to go with a bold color. So that's something you could do. Maybe go with like a bold orange or a bold red or something, right? And the reason for choosing bold colors is because YouTube, if you're using YouTube in its normal state, it's white, like it's all white, right? And if you're using like the night version of YouTube, or the dark mode, I think it's called, then it's all black. So either way, you want to make sure that your thumbnails stand out against both white as well as black, right? So you want to choose colors that are going to pop. And yes, high contrast thumbnails are going to perform better than pale or very, very faded out thumbnails or colors. So for example, if your branding is like really pale pink, then I would suggest throw in a darker color in there so that it pops, and you know, balance out the pale with something brighter. So that's my take on thumbnails. All right, so I'm coming to the chat a little bit. Romulino, hi, thank you for joining. Arsh, great to see you here. Narvade, okay, I hope I said that right. Hi, Salma, hi. Sahil here, great to have you. Sahil Nir, okay, or Nire. Ideas to start a YouTube channel. Tarar support, don't start kidding, Sahil here. What do you like in your passion and start? Romulino, Morning Fame is awesome. I don't know what is entrepreneurship. I'm a farmer. Okay, so, you know, I love the fact that YouTube is so diverse. So many people can get a start, whether you're a farmer or an entrepreneur. But, you know, isn't a farmer kind of like an entrepreneur? You know, we could debate that a bit here. You're taking a risk, you're starting a business, you're selling produce, you're producing it. Anyway, let's not get distracted. All right, back to building a great YouTube channel. So what's next? What's next? So we did header, we did thumbnails. New versus returning subs. This is a favorite of mine. So what you want to do is you want to go to your YouTube channel and then click customize channel. Okay, the reason you want to do that is because you want to offer people two different versions of your channel. And why you want to do that is because people will either be subscribed to your channel or they will not be subscribed to your channel. There's no middle ground. So you want to reward the people who are subscribed and attract the people who are not yet subscribed, right? So YouTube offers you a great way to do that by using the new versus returning subscriber feature. So if you go to customize channel and then go into your creator studio, which is now called YouTube Studio, then you're going to be able to see that you can specify which videos should be shown to people who are returning versus which videos should be shown to people who are new. Okay, so what you want to do is, what I do for new people, I have one of my best performing videos up that they see. So they come in, they see the channel, and they see a video that has great engagement, great comments, great activity happening on it, and I love the content for that video as well. So it's just a generally high performing video for me. So maybe you can choose your most popular video and put that up for new subscribers, right? For returning subscribers, what I like to do is show them the latest content because, hey, they're already subscribed. They don't need to see the old stuff. You want to show them what's new, what's happening. Come in, check this out. This is what I uploaded, right? So you really want to reward people who are already subscribed while still catering to people who maybe want to get a sense of who you are and what you're all about. Okay. So QC Dads is in the house. Awesome to see you again here. Any growth hacks for new YouTube channels? So, I mean, all the stuff that we're discussing right now, which is all branding and visual design. I don't know if you'd call this a growth hack, but it's certainly an important hack and a very basic hack because you want to make sure that when people land on your channel, they don't think, ugh, this looks boring, amateurish, low quality, not yet there, I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, right? You don't want them to have all of these vague reactions. You want them to come to your channel and be like, this looks interesting. Oh, wow. Hey, you know, you want them to have all these positive reactions, right? So Nanette, Team Purple here. Woo. All right, Facebook or YouTube or both for video blogging. So an interesting story. I was supposed to go live on Facebook today inside my Facebook group, Personal Branding with Video. And I announced that live a week ago. So I was going live every single day inside my Facebook group. So this is part of a 5-day live training and today's day 4. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And was supposed to go live today. But then Facebook decided to not play nice with me today. Facebook decided that it would not let me go live inside my group. Right? I could go live on my personal profile or on my business page. I just couldn't go live in the group. No error or any kind of notice or anything. It just basically would say connecting, but then never move on from connecting. So I don't know what's happening. So when you say, you know, what platform, I always come back to, hey, use all the platforms you possibly can because we don't own these social media platforms. We don't know when one is going to be taken away from us for whatever reason. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we're going to be able to continue on a certain platform or not, right? So there is a bit of uncertainty with every single platform. And there is this sense of not having 100% control because you don't, right? You're just a user of the platform. So what I like to do is I like to choose a primary platform. So in this case, YouTube is my primary platform for recorded videos, and Facebook is my primary platform for Facebook Lives and for being more engaging and having more one-to-one conversations with people, right? Because it's easier to do that inside a Facebook group. But now that I couldn't go live in the Facebook group and I was planning to go live later today on YouTube when one of my members inside the group suggested, why don't I just go live on YouTube instead of Facebook? So my point here in this whole long-winded story is that there's no such thing as you know, one is better than the other. There is, okay, what suits me better. There is what platform performs on its own algorithmic strengths. But eventually, if you're trying to build a brand, you absolutely need to have a presence on at least 2 or 3 major platforms right now. And you need to have your own website and your own email list, because what if you get taken off of the platform that you've spent a lot of time on and built like a lot of great content on, and it goes away one day? People get YouTube channels shut down. People get Facebook pages deactivated or whatever. Stuff happens, and you want to make sure that you still have a channel of being able to talk to your audience directly. So that could be via email, it could be via your website, it could be via all of your social channels. And then if one breaks down, like it did for me today, thankfully I had YouTube to come to, and I could just go live here. So I'm really blessed that I spend the time to build an audience on both YouTube and Facebook. It has not been easy, right? Absolutely not been easy. My Facebook page, this is like my third Facebook page, and my third Facebook group actually. The first two were flops. So it takes time to understand how to build an audience, or you may be really good at it or do really well the first time. But if it takes time, don't worry. You're not alone, and you're not the only person who is taking a while to get the gist of it, because I understand how it can be a little nerve-wracking, and like you think, how am I going to take the time out to do all of this? What do you do beside YouTube? Opening sentence is Sama Jaffrey is uploading 200 videos on YouTube. Important, sorry, 100 videos. So if you're asking, is uploading like your first 100 videos, then yeah, I mean, I'm not even there yet, because I only upload once a week so far, and so I'm slow and stable is how I like to think of it. But yeah, getting to 100 videos would be an interesting milestone to aim for. It would be more relevant than aiming for 1,000 subscribers, for instance, because you can control who subscribes. You can certainly help people to subscribe, which reminds me, are you guys subscribed to the channel? If not, then please go ahead and subscribe right now, okay, or right after we end this live stream. But yeah, you should absolutely aim for things that are in your control. So for example, you can totally put a milestone and say, I'm going to create 100 videos in the first 6 months of my YouTube channel, right? Or in the first year of my YouTube channel, which would amount to 2 videos a week, right? 52 weeks. Alrighty, so let me come back to my presentation and see what else have I got for you. So we did channel header, thumbnails, new versus returning subs. So these are all things you want to do to make your channel look good and professional. So for returning subs, I have my latest video, and for new visitors, I have one of my most popular videos. So that's the difference. Alrighty, let's come to your about section, a very underutilized section in my opinion. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. Okay, why don't I put it back up on screen? Okay, so there we go. So I think that one of the most underutilized real estates on your YouTube channel is this about section, because a lot of people don't realize that people, once they've watched a few of your videos, they often want to go and check out a little bit more about you. And that is the place where you want to put all of your social links, and that is absolutely the place where you want to put your business email. So the business email is usually hidden behind a CAPTCHA, so it's pretty much spam protected. And it's something that you should absolutely use if you are looking to use YouTube to get clients and customers and business from. And part of my focus is helping people use YouTube for business. So I advise everyone, all of my clients, to absolutely put in their business email over here, as well as all the social media links that they want people to know about, because all of these links are going to show up right up there in your channel header. So prime real estate, guys, prime real estate. This is stuff that, I mean, it's so easy to do, it's so obvious to do, it is so right there to do. Like, there is no two decisions about that. Like, you can't say, oh, this is not important, or I can't do this. It's just so easy to do that, right? SEO tools you use for better YouTube search ranking. So I did you guys should join my Facebook group, because I did all of these trainings. I did one on keyword research. So the Facebook group is called Personal Branding with Video. Go ahead and answer the questions in the group. There are 2 questions I'll ask you, answer them, and then you should be in. And so you can go and watch the replay, but the tools that I use are Keywords Everywhere, in combination with Google Auto Suggest, in combination with TubeBuddy. So those are my go-to tools. There are a few more that I will use depending on other variables and factors. But those are like the 3 basic ones that I will pretty much use for every single video's keyword research. Alrighty. What do we have next to make your YouTube channel look good? Playlists. Ooh, this is so important. So important. And you know, it often happens that I'm gonna go to a YouTube channel and it kills me when this happens, is somebody's gonna say, oh, I've been uploading a lot of videos and here's the link to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna go to their YouTube channel and I'm gonna see 4 videos there. And I'll be like, wait, you said you've been uploading a lot of videos. So where is 4 a lot? Like, what's happening here? I'll be like, no, I have like 40 videos. I'm like, but I don't see them. I don't see them on your homepage. And that is something that happens way more than it should be happening. And the reason it happens is because you've either not customized your channel to show all the videos on the home page. And the second reason is because you haven't built playlists and put them on your YouTube channel. So that's the reason it's happening. And that's the reason why playlists are so important. And it means essentially that you're hiding away all your content. So if you have produced 40 videos and people can only see 4 on your homepage, you are like literally just making it really bad for yourself, right? So I think playlists are super important, and you should absolutely utilize them so that your homepage looks full of content. It looks full of activity. It looks like a happening channel. It's not dead. It's not looking like someplace that's like a video graveyard or anything. And if you're not doing that right now, then these would be some of the strategies that you should implement right away. All the strategies that I'm talking about right now, they should take you maybe 1 to 2 hours max to implement, right? So we're not talking about setting aside a whole day. We're not talking about setting aside an entire weekend for all of this. Channel header, plain background, put your logo up there if you have one, put some text that describes what you do, done. Channel picture, put up a really nice looking picture of yourself that's clear, one in which you're smiling, head and shoulders, and go, right? Really do it simple, do it fast, and do it quick. Then moving on to thumbnails, make sure that you have either your face or your product or whatever the main subject of your thumbnail is up there. Make sure your font is nice and big. Make sure you only use a few words so that you can actually make them bigger and make them stand out, and have your thumbnail high contrast, right? And then the other stuff was new and returning subs. Super important for making sure that you are catering to people coming to your channel so they feel welcomed, you know, and making sure that you put your about links so that people can find out who you are, a little bit more about you. They can go to your website, they can go to your, you know, Twitter and check you out there. People like to follow on the platforms that they love, right? So they want to be able to do that. You want to be able to give them all of those options as well. Okay, and then of course you want to be able to add playlists so your channel looks nice and full, and it looks happening, and it looks like it's a great channel. Okay dokie, so I think the question is why people watch our videos. So yeah, I mean, you're thinking about all of these things, but you also, channel branding and what we're discussing today is hopefully once they've come to your channel, so maybe they might have already watched one of your videos, or maybe they got a link from somewhere to come check out your channel. Maybe you are the one who give that link. And when people come to your channel, what are they going to see? So that's all the stuff that we are discussing in this particular live stream. What's the stuff people are going to see when they come to your home page and they click around? What's going to happen? So this is a screenshot of all the stuff that you can customize and all the features of YouTube that you can get. So the only thing that's outdated in the screenshot is the monetization, because I wrote here that you require 10,000 views to monetize your videos. And of course, we know that after Feb 20th, that is no longer true. Now you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to be able to monetize your videos. But the rest of this graphic is accurate. So for live streaming, you need a verified account. So these are all like back end things that you need to take care of so that your front end channel has all of these features and things enabled so that you can have a professional looking channel. So you want to make sure that you verified it so you can have longer videos, live streaming, custom thumbnails, and content ID appeals. In case anyone steals your content, you can appeal that if you have a verified channel. Then you want to make sure that you are part of the YouTube Partner Program and you've enabled monetization so that you can use all the stuff like external annotations. And I think this is changing as well. You want to make sure that you can use super chats. You can use all of the features that monetization is going to offer. And then, of course, custom URL. So you want to make sure that you grab your vanity URL, and that you can get when you are up to 100 subscribers at least, which a lot of people have just reached inside my mastermind who started a few months ago from very few subscribers and they're finally crossing that limit and getting their vanity URLs. So yeah, I mean, those are all the things that you want to consider when you think about how to make your YouTube channel look professional. And if you're looking for some tips on how to actually do all of this stuff and what else could you do, so there's like 11 things I talk about in my courses inside the mastermind, and those are all the things that are included in the Be the Media Mastermind, which are how to do all of this. So how to actually create your channel header, how to actually create your thumbnails in Canva, how to actually choose which video is going to be for returning subscribers, and how to set all of that up, and other stuff like branded watermarks. And there's like so many more features that you want to take a look at inside YouTube. So all of that is inside the Be the Media Mastermind. It is a membership site. It's got monthly premium trainings as well as group mastermind calls, downloads, resources, lots and lots of templates. Like for example, the subscribe and pop and the bell notification template that you see for my videos, the animation, that is available for subscribers, and I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff to this. So it's a community. We have challenges, we have like peer support and collab opportunities and guest trainings, and all of that is included inside my mastermind. So if you enjoy my videos, if you enjoy any of the live trainings, if you think this channel is underrated and has great content, then wait till you come inside the mastermind and see a lot more great content inside it, which is going to help you learn and grow alongside peers, as well as with support from me and Ali, my husband, who is the videographer, and he offers all the technical support, post-production support, editing, and all of that. And so if you're wondering how much it is, it's only $49 a month, and you'd save $100 if you get the annual plan, and you can cancel any time, right? So this $49 actually comes with a free trial. So the first 7 days are absolutely free, and month to month you can cancel anytime if you feel that you're not ready, or you for whatever reason. So the place to go to check it out, you can go check out some of my video over there. You can go check out all of the reasons that I list for why you should join. So just go to bethemedia.salmajafri.com and go there and check out all the stuff that's there. Hopefully you can just come back here and ask me some questions related to it if you have any. You can ask me any questions related to how would it work, what kind of support would you get. You can tell me more about your business and your channel, and you can be like, okay, would you be able to help me inside the mastermind if this is what I want to do? So if you have any specific questions whatsoever, I would be able to help you. So the way that I've structured my business is that I use YouTube as my primary brand awareness channel. So this is the place where everything is for free. I offer you all the educational how-to videos and tips and all of that for free, because I really believe in the power of YouTube search. I really believe in the power of search and discovery, and of longevity. The videos stay there and they're watched and discovered long after I've made them. So I like all of that on YouTube. But if you need custom support and personalized help and more specific kind of information about what you should be doing and more personalized, sometimes what happens is that even though we know what to do, we still need help in actually doing it. And that is absolutely true. A lot of people inside inside my Facebook group, they would know all of this stuff. A lot of you guys watching right now, if you have made a channel or uploaded something, chances are you would know a lot of this stuff. You would know a little bit about thumbnails and channel branding and all of that, but are you implementing all of this? And one of the reasons why we often don't is because we're not motivated enough to, and that is something you will get in the mastermind, because everyone will be doing it. So you're gonna feel that I can do this too, and you're gonna feel like a little bit of healthy pressure as well to get going with your channel and with your branding, and you will want to take it to the next level. So if you want to take it to the next level, I highly recommend that you check out the mastermind. Like I said, it's absolutely free for the first 7 days. So go to bethemedia.salmajaffrey.com. The link is also in the description of this video, and you can go check it out. You should absolutely join if you are looking to either start your YouTube channel, or you're looking to improve your YouTube channel or grow your YouTube channel. So maybe you've done a couple of videos and you're not happy with them, or they're not getting the results you want, then you should join. If you're just starting out, you want a content strategy, you want to know what kind of videos I should make, how should I get camera confidence, how should I, produce these videos and edit them, then you should join. And if you're already making videos and you want to know how to improve and up level and get to the next stage, then that is also a great reason to join. So those are some kinds of questions you should be asking yourself if you're thinking about joining. That, am I ready? So are you ready? Are you? So that's really what you should ask yourself, because at the end of the day, it's all about taking action, right? It's all about putting the pedal to the metal, taking that action, going, doing the work. And this is, I think, I've made about, 70 something videos so far. It's been a journey. There have been some stops and starts in the middle, and it's taken me a while to be able to understand that YouTube has a cumulative effect. YouTube has this effect where what I did 6 months ago is only now coming to be like a wow factor thing in my analytics, and I'm like, whoa, this video is driving views, or wow, it's driving subscribers. So I think you should absolutely put in the work now and believe in the power of longevity on YouTube, because once those videos have had time to brew and you've created good content, then there is every chance in the world that it's only going to move upward from there. One of the things I love about putting videos up on YouTube is that they appreciate in value, versus other platforms like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Any content just depreciates in value with time, right? The longer it's up there, the less it's going to get found or seen. Whereas it's the exact opposite on YouTube. The longer that content stays up, the better it's going to perform, the more chances it's going to have for people to discover you and find you. And isn't that like just mind-blowingly amazing? And YouTube is the only platform that does that right now, which is why I'm excited to be here. And I think that this is a platform that everyone should use. You've all heard, yeah, video, you should be doing video. Video is important in 2017, and 2018 is all about video. But get started, really. Make a lot of bad videos. I made 50 bad videos. Right now, when I look back at them, I cringe. I'm like, oh no, what am I saying? Why am I droning on? Why did I do this? I find a million faults in my old videos. But when I look back, I think if I hadn't made all of those bad videos, I wouldn't be at the place where I am right now, which I don't think is an amazingly professional place either. There's still so much room for improvements, and there's always room to grow and improve. So Warwick is asking, I noticed you use the same color for every thumbnail. Do you think it's important? What about different themes for each playlist? Is thumbnail text needed in your title? Ooh, so there's like 6 questions wrapped into one, Warwick. Good one. You just put them all together. All right, so let me take on this entire paragraph of questions, right? So yes, I use the same color for every thumbnail. No, you don't have to. In fact, if you could subtly differentiate a thumbnail design for each of your playlists, then as long as it's the same branded look, so there has to be certain similarities, like the same fonts or the same kind of imagery, the same styling. you could change up the color schemes, and that would actually look really interesting on your YouTube channel. So that's something you could absolutely do. What about, I just do the same one because it's easier and faster for me to do it that way, and because I don't really want to put in a lot of other colors. I want to stick with Team Purple, and so that's one of the reasons why I decided to keep it simple, get it out, get it produced, get it done. What about different themes? Okay, I answered this. Is thumbnail text needed in your title? It does come down a lot to personal preference. I prefer to have a little bit of text in the thumbnails as a user. So if I'm going to be clicking on a video, yes, there are a lot of times when I would want to choose videos that do have text in them. But like I said earlier in the stream, it's something you can A/B test. Right? So you can use TubeBuddy to A/B test this. You can use Morning Fame to see where your thumbnails are going to be seen and what other thumbnails are around that, right? So you can get a sense of what's happening in your industry and decide for yourself which one performs better, text with text or without text. Is an image enough? So again, and in a lot of cases, yes, an image would be enough. I would just caution you to make sure the image is relevant and it is absolutely great quality. So no pixelation or blurriness or any of that kind of stuff happening, because YouTube is a visual place. You are consuming video and you are watching and looking at pictures and videos, so you want them to be as high quality as you possibly can. Okay guys, I think that I am going to end this live stream right now. And if you are ready for the mastermind, if you have any questions at all, absolutely feel free to ask me what you get inside, who should join, how to start a free trial, all of this. Oh, I forgot to mention something really important. The doors to the mastermind close on Friday, March 16th, 11:59 p.m. EST. So I think today, because today is Thursday, so that would be in about another 24 hours and then some, another day and a half approximately. Okay, so not a lot of time if you want to make a decision and you want to decide that you want some help in growing your YouTube channel, right? So depending on what kind of help you need, let me know. I will stick around, be here to answer any questions that come in the comments section. Go and check out bethemedia.salmajaffrey.com, and I will see you either tomorrow if Facebook still doesn't cooperate, or next week. In either case, have an absolutely great week and a great weekend coming up. See you guys. Bye.